Welcome, researcher. Today, I will be exploring on how to recontain SCP-2719 in the current event of an SCP breach. To contain SCP-2719, you need to enter the letter that is inside and input the 2 words from left to right in this table in order to disarm it. This will leave it in a docile state. However, should you input one letter or one word and input the wrong second word or just 2 wrong words, it will breach containment and become erratic. To find out what letter is inside, you need to test words down here in this bottom table to see what it wants. To begin, simply input any words in the second table onto the module. Here, it says Jack is outside. This means that there's no letters in Jack that are inside. Let's try Clef. That's not it. Gears. That's not it. King. Unknown. Became inside. Now, one letter in the word unknown is the letters that is inside. Inside, I mean. Let's see if it's the letter uniform. Let's try neutralized. Went inside. Is there any words in neutralized that's also an unknown? There's N. And that's it. Let's see if N is inside. Where do we have an N? Or also just a U. We can do... No, we can't do quantum. One where there's only an N. Or where there's only a... King. I can do king. King became inside, so it's a word in king. Let's try Euclid for I. Nope. Let's try Keter for K. No. It's November or Gulf. Let's try Gulf. It must be November, as in king, it can't be I, it can't be kilo, and it can't be Gulf. It must be November. November is in the range of Kilo to Oscar, so you must input contained and then SCP. And there we have an SCP in a docile state. I will repeat with 2 more examples and then no more. Safe. Safe. No. Neutralized. No. Jack. Bright. Gears. Sir Mellow. Became inside. It's a word in Sir Mellow. Let's try metaphysical. Now it's a thing in metaphysical. Let's try unknown.
What's going on? Who turned
It's
off
not
the
unknown.
lights?
Let's try redacted. Let's wait for the lights to return. Someone's getting fired. Can't even keep the lights on. It's not in redacted. Polyon. Heater. Euclid. Bright. It's word bright. Let's try for king. B. For B we can do abstract. It seems to not recognize abstract. Let's see. We can do Romeo with gears. No. We can test hotel with metaphysical. It's not metaphysical. Charles. Jack. Neutralized. Outside redacted. Outside quantum is outside. Ballion, Sir, Mellow, Clef, Abstract, Unrecognized, Bright. It's the word bright. Again, it's not king. GHT. Metaphysical. That rules out T and H and I. So it could be R and B. If we do Charles, then it must be B. Since I can see it, we're going to do green and status light. And there we go. Last example. Clef, abstract, no, Sir Malo, metaphysical, redacted, quantum, unknown, Apollyon, Everett, safe, neutralized, Jack, right, it's a word in bright, metaphysical, Charles, we only have I, we king G, so we did king, metaphysical, and Charles, and we have bright. So, Romeo and Charles, India in metaphysical, golf and king, hotel in metaphysical, and tango in metaphysical, which means it must be B again. B is green and status light. That is how you safely recontain SCP-2719 in case of an SCP containment breach. This concludes the tutorial.